May all the stories we are and all the stories we bring, all of us, all of us, all of us, be woven together here these days into beauty, beauty worth and worthy of remembering.
What I really appreciate about being here in this village is the incredible landscape around. It remembers me when I grew up as a child. It was in a village in the Thuringian Mountains, and now here in Romania, in San Craiu, I just feel like embraced by nature, and the diversity of the plants and the meadows, the forms of the hills, and also the people that are very welcoming us here, that really touches my heart.
May we all become members of our worlds. May we all belong to our worlds. Ancestral, cultural, collective. May we offer our stories as sacred prayer, as vital threads in the Our Story web. Made with beauty, beauty worth and worthy of remembering.
My impression is that the majority of the people who came here really are being nourished in what they want to learn. They came here to experience what NVC is about, to get some training on how to live NVC in their personal lives and in their professional lives and in their community lives.
Let us weave together, friends, for the holes in our web are many and growing. May our holy work and play here now in this space and time restore and regenerate resilience for us all. Calling beauty, beauty worth and worthy of remembering.
So the IIT Romania 2024 is called the Village IIT because it's actually really happening in a village, the village of San Craiu, which is in the middle of Transylvania, Romania. And we experience daily life with the villagers. We share daily life because it's happening all around us. And also with the nature around the village. The agriculture fields are close by, the mountains where the bears and the wolves are roaming. So we are connected with people and nature and village life.
At this IIT, in the trainers team, we are 5 of us, from India, from the US, Simran from Germany, and Frank from Germany too, and Robin, who is a local trainer, who has made her life in this village. So we have 5 of us. And then in the organizing team, again, there are people who are also experienced in nonviolent communication.
So for me, nonviolent communication is a way of thinking about the world and interacting with the world that invites me to see and honor the essential humanity in every human being.
So the Village IIT in Romania is very international. We do have many participants from Romania, but also as far as Australia, the USA, Canada, India, Lebanon, many countries of Europe, France, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, and even also from Israel and Palestine.
I want to hear, if you like, some more
The whole IIT follows a scheme that's designed by Marshall Rosenberg. So we have each day we have the theme of the day, which comes from self-empathy, empathy, honesty, healing and reconciliation, mediation, gratitude, social change, sharing NVC. And these are the themes of the day, and the day works like this, that in the morning we start with a remembering in our community, sharing something about this theme of the day. We have some logistics, of course, being in a huge group of people, so that we really need to kind of get ourselves organized. And then the trainers are offering trainings, usually 2 sessions a day, where they share their experiences, their exercises, their knowledge about how they receive nonviolent communication in their specific ways. And participants are welcome to take part of it. And of course, there's not, you have to, because sometimes it's really helpful for people also to digest.
My name is Ahmed El-Hilo. I born and grew up in Palestine. In Jericho is special. My family and my roots live in Gaza. In Gaza, during this war, I lost more than 70 cousins, 70 members in my relevance. I participate in Romania IIT with all the hope to can understand my needs, my feeling, to can be in touch with myself in this war, to learn how can I continue my life, continue my activity as person active in building a bridge between the Palestinians and Israelis all together.
Nonviolent communication is not only happening, or not just happening in the trainings, it's much more happening outside by being in contact with a lot of people from all places in this world, and sharing their experiences, sharing their projects, sharing their social change projects, and sit together and have an exchange about it. We have an evening community session again to round the day up, to harvest, celebrate, mourning, or come up with requests to the whole group. And in the evening, there are sessions coming from the participants usually, where they share their experiences with nonviolent communication or other experiences. For example, and in particular, candidates for the certification process have the possibility to share their workshops and receive feedbacks from trainers, from support trainers, and of course from all the other participants to support in their certification path.
So nonviolent communication has helped me also to really bring the Eastern perspectives, which are complementary to what we are bringing to us here. And the whole idea of intergenerational trauma, which all of us have, to accessing the intergenerational resilience. I found a huge curiosity about that at this IIT.
We had a grief session here that was it was, in my estimation, or the word that comes to me when I think about it, was magic. It was very, very special and very, very deep, and we could all hold together. So there's something that can happen in a group that we can't do alone. And I've touched that a number of times in this IIT.
These 9 days, they feel like 3 months because there's so many things happening. There's so much connection and little pieces, and they're adding up. We're going through so many emotions. One day a woman asked me, what would an IIT be like? And I would say, oh, we would cry, we will laugh, experience joy together, we will have fullness, we will go into deep diving, and we will experience anger and irritation, maybe sometimes also helplessness. And then also, there is people that I can just turn to and ask for empathy, and it's coming. They're like, okay, I'm here. I just experienced that the other day, and that really felt like a place where I can be.
What I got here was just blown away. I was blown away. Everybody here wants to live consciously. Everybody here wants to live a better life, wants to communicate better, wants to be a better version of themselves.
I love this event for the combination of teachings, structures, models, and also community building. It was such a great experience for me to see how trainers bring the community together as we're exploring models and concepts and learning NVC, nonviolent communication, what it's like to collaborate and live together in harmony in community. I don't think that I've ever been to an event where everyone's needs were valued and brought forth and dealt with, really incorporated into the event. I think that that was the unique, to me, that was something unique about this event.
So this was my second IIT as participant, and I celebrate the diversity and richness of the community, and every IIT is different location and different group, and I celebrate the growth here. If I look back in 9 days ago, I can really see a transformation, deeper connection with myself and the others.
It was a really intensive training, 9 days, starting from the early morning till late in the night. We practice a lot.
What I like this time, I mean, it's the 4th IIT I do since 2016. And what I enjoyed this time is I feel that the learning is kind of embedded, or I embrace the learning. In general, in the previous experiences, I used to, have my bullet points of learning. This time, I feel it's more holistic, and it has to do with 2 layers. One layer which is internal, profound, a kind of being more accepting of myself and less judgmental with myself, because this is the place where I struggle. I can be very not judgmental with others, but then still judgmental with myself. And on another side, I gained more clarity about where I would like to spread NVC and how.
What I really liked about this IIT, that I had a lot of fun. Fun is so important for me, and it helped me to learn something very important, which is to accept the dark parts, the difficult parts in my life, as something real and something that I can take into my life, and I'm very grateful for that.
Does he have long hair? I really had long hair at that time. Yes, yes.
It was a wonderful experience with the organizers team, being together for a year and holding each other, supporting each other. And right now, each and one of us doing his job, her job, and hopefully all the participants felt being taken care of, being part of, and supported.
So as organizer, I was responsible for food and accommodation. and those are both very dear to me. The food, I care a lot, the impact on the planet of what we eat. So we did our best in this IIT to have local and organic produce. And for the accommodation, we used 12 family-run guest houses. So the wealth of this IIT is really spread among the villagers. So there's also non-violence in food and in economy. And this was very dear to me, and I think we did quite a good job there.
What am I taking home with me? My lovely new friends.
The moment I feel a deep peace, I am very touched by the connection we build up, and lots of conversations and inspiring sessions we could experience here, and that really increases my love to NVC and how do people can live together in a way that there are maybe some conflicts or there are different opinions about how things should go, and how we can to really get in connection with our needs and build within this connection possibilities where everybody can find himself in a way to fulfill his own needs, or maybe the needs are just hold so that everyone can feel safe and comfortable.
The most important thing is, how do I carry myself? How do I hold myself? Who am I in this world, in this community, in this life? How do I contribute? How do I show up? How do I show up within me? How do I show up in community, in relation to others? What is important there? And I think, yeah, the workshops contribute to this kind of learning.
I would want everyone watching this film to know that change is possible, that all of the messages and beliefs and patterns that you've learned from society, it's possible to change them and to learn how to think and be in a new way that will truly serve your life.
I am born and I will die, by each breath a final sigh. It doesn't matter where I go, I cannot hide. But when I find my sense of peace, I can walk through hell with ease. I will fall 1,000 times, but I shall rise. 'Cause the moment I stop running from the jackals in my head, and instead I choose to love them. When saying yes to life, both shadow and light, our suffering is done and we come alive. Oh, I want to feel it all. I wear my heart on my sleeve, saying, here I am, can you see me? 'Cause I am beautiful and fucked up in the most glorious way, for standing in my truth. Who cares what people say? 'Cause the moment we stop running from the jackals in our heads, and instead we choose to love them. When saying yes to life, both shadow and light, our suffering is done, and we become alive. Thank you. Thank you.